A triathlon is a multiple-stage competition involving the completion of 3 continuous and sequential endurance disciplines. Triathlon, in its most popular form, involves swimming, cycling, and running in immediate succession over various distances. Triathletes compete for fastest overall course completion time, including time transitions between the individual swim, cycle, and run components. The race will be overseen by Team Trifix, a Kenyan company that specializes in triathlon events. Today, you're going to see a triathlon. This is something associated with extreme sports, people who can handle the pressure. Will the contestants manage to do that today? I don't know. But I just want you to hang in there and enjoy what we have today.
Before we get into all of that, let's just have Mike, who's the gym manager at Impala Club, tell us what this club is all about.
Welcome to Impala Club. Impala Club is a fantastic facility for fitness and all your sporting activities. If you need to get fit, if you need to swim, if you need to play rugby, if you need to play some hockey, some cricket, some tennis, you're always welcome at Impala.
And I've got another Mike who's going to explain what's going to be going down. He's from TriFit. Mike, how are you feeling today, my man?
I'm feeling fantastic. Maybe just to give an overview, today we're going to swim 400 meters, we're going to cycle 15 kilometers, and then we're going to run 4 kilometers.
However, before the race starts, Michael Owora and his team ensure that all the markings and signs for the competition are in place. As preparations continue, let us catch up with the teams and find out how they are feeling about today's challenge. Looking at the contestants, looking at people you've been training, do you think they can handle this?
All right, so it's more of skill based. It's not about raw power or anything. If you can ride a bike, you ride a bike. If you can't, you can't. If you can swim, you can swim. If you can't, you can't. So it's going to be really unpredictable, if you ask me.
The triathlon is very hard. It's an endurance sport, and endurance is something that no one in the world has been able to master. So actually, I feel like it's going to be a very hard challenge for me today.
I looked at Monica swim, she's quite wonderful. I looked at Diana ride the bike, she's spot on. And I look at Lisa can run. Remember Naivasha what she did, 5K run. You remember how she cleared it? Yeah, I think I'm winning this today.
The main aim is to finish the challenge and make sure that we finish it with good time at the best that we can.
I've already talked to my people and I've already organized what they're supposed to do and how they're supposed to approach the challenge.
I think I've got the best opportunity to win it because all these individuals, they lack the core fundamentals of the sport, and that would be endurance.
The swimming pool at Impala Club will host the first leg of the triathlon. There will be 2 races taking place concurrently, the relay race and the individual race. Yeah. Biggie, Kenneth and Geoffrey will compete in the individual race, while Kature, Monica Wanjiru and Hassan Kitsao will slug it out in the relay event. Kature Murungi, born and raised in the coastal city of Mombasa, is opening up a big lead. In second is her teammate, Brian Wheater.
What I can say is, swimming is what I will have ventured in, but I've done it for a while. It's something that I've done for a while. Then later on stopped and grew fat, yeah, you know.
Kenneth and Geoffrey, 2 of the strongest competitors in the competition, are struggling. But they are not the only ones. Hassan Kitsao, another Mombasa resident and a Team Tortura stalwart, is fighting to stay in the race. This turn of events is agitating his coach, the Tortura.
alisema anaweza na nikampatia hiyo chance, so he has to finish.
Even though Kathure has a big lead, the effects of the race are starting to take a toll on her. Her pace, which is blowing her competition out of the water, is starting to wear her down.
Monica! You can do it, girl! Go, 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 go!
Egged on by their teammates, Hassan and Monica have found new wins in their sail. As they say, the means justifies the end. Hassan uses the rails to support himself, using less energy to complete the lengths.
I have never done that before. I was just doing swimming for leisure. When I go out with my friends, I do swimming kawaida. But now with the 12 laps and it's non-stop, it was really intense, but I tried and I did my best.
Clear the way, clear the way. Kathure from Team Ibra is the first one out of the water. She moves on to the cycling.
Energy drink.
She is guided by Bobo Diambo from Team Trifid for the first leg of the race. All competing participants will have to go round the Impala track 15 times. This translates to 15 kilometers. Meanwhile, back at the pool, Geoffrey and Kenneth are finishing with the swim. However, the opposing teams insist that they have not finished the race.
This is a lie! We are champions!
But the lady thinks they are through.
To begin with, I'd like to say that on each end of the pool, we had a marshal. So on one end, they counted, on another end, they counted.
Hassan from Team Torturer is the next one out of the pool.
I've done well. Nimeona nimefanya vema kabisa to my team. Ingawa there's a point I was like drowning. People they were scared that they thought I'd drown, but I managed.
Yeah, he did well. He tried. As per his weight, he really tried a lot.
At the transition area, Anna Ching is waiting for him to tag her and embark on the bicycle race. Biggie, taking part in the individual contest, leaves the water next. On reaching the transition area, he is angry that the bike he had chosen has been taken by Geoffrey.
Seriously? When you see yourself in your head, and then someone comes and either rigs or does something that is not legal and get in front of you, obviously it kills your morale. And then you come off the pool, you find out the bike you had chosen, it's gone. So that really killed my morale.
Come on, Monica, come on. Now what one at your wall? Monica is the last one out of the water. She tags Catwoman, who embarks on the bicycle race.
Go, 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 go. You can do it, Diana, go!
Kathure, who had established a big lead in the pool, is finding the going tough on the bicycle. She is in a neck-to-neck race with Anne from Team Torturer. The effects of taking part in two events is taking a toll on her.
I've cycled a lot before. I cycled when I was in Europe. During summertime, I used to cycle a lot. When we want to go maybe to the park, for shopping, we only use bicycles.
Catwoman from Team Emu is lagging behind in the relay race. As things stand, Anne from Team Torturer is leading on the bicycle and Kathure from Team Ibra is in second place. Be that as it may, Team Ibra is leading in the overall standing. In the main event, Joffrey has established a big lead over Kenneth and Brian.
Over time, I've come to appreciate how machine works, the precision, the technology, and when to push them and when not to push them. Well, for this, I had to extrapolate that to biking. And, I used all the tenets that I understood from the other side and put them into practice. And I guess, the timeline and the score sheet tells the rest of the story.
This is the toughest thing I've ever done so far in this challenge. I'm tired. Tired as in, I'm just tired.
Brian, still angry about his bike being taken, doesn't seem to be putting in the effort.
I'm easy like Sunday morning.
Things are going from bad to worse for the rugby player as he stumbles over a rock and crashes onto the ground.
When I hit the stone, I tumbled over. I landed with my left knee, which is as an injury. So that really slowed me down a lot.
Suffering from a prior knee injury, the 23-year-old's misfortune threatens to derail Team Ibra's chances of winning today's individual challenge. However, after a quick fix from the coaches, Brian is quickly back on his bike. It seems nothing is going to faze him.
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud.
The race is taking a toll on the contestants.
It's the hardest thing ever.
After cycling for close to an hour, with the midday sun replacing the early morning chill, the contestants need to hydrate.
Watch out!
Joffrey is the first person to finish the cycling. He embarks on the last event of the day. But he is also struggling with an injury. In second place is Kenneth, who is on his last lap on the bicycle. In the relay event, Kature, the early race pace setter, is not happy with the lap count. She threatens to throw in the towel. After some words of encouragement from her coach, Ibra, she proceeds with the race. In the next lap, though, the same issue arises, and she angrily confronts the race organizers.
No, there will be 17.
What happens is that you begin to tell yourself that, no, I've done extra, because your body is starting to get tired and you're beginning to have quote-unquote withdrawal.
If they were 15, if they were 16, if they were 17, at the end of the day, it's for me as an individual. It has pushed me to the limit.
Kenneth, touted as a strong runner, is suffering from muscle injuries. Joffrey from Team Torturer has paced and timed his race to perfection. After taking part in both the swimming and cycling events, Kature is finally done. Shaban Hassan will now carry the mantle for Team Ibra, running the last leg.
Kature did amazing. She swam like a fish. She cycled like crazy. She did two things which I know I was pushing her, but she proved me right.
Brian, taking part in the individual race, finally finishes with the cycling and now starts on the run. Teams are now wrapping up the relay, and Anne from Team Torturer heads for the transition to the 8-kilometer run to be undertaken by Lois Shimuli. Lois, a strong competitor, will try to catch up with Shaban.
Shimuli! Maliza! Last! Kuja!
Energy. I was focused. I was determined to finish. And the little sticks were helping you do that? Yeah, count. They motivate you when you count 1, 2, 3, then you say you are remaining with a few laps.
I
Nasikia vizuri na pia sijachoka. Nahitaji zingine kama hizo.
Geoffrey, after struggling in the pool and pacing himself in the cycling and running stages, is the first one to finish the individual triathlon.
Team Tojara!
Catwoman is the last contestant to finish the cycling leg.
The last time I was on a bike was more than 10 years ago. And today my coach told me I'm done riding and he's my coach, so I had to do it.
All the action is now on the running track. After the team reshuffle, it is clear that they are all on equal footing. Brian, injured earlier in the cycling race, is finally finishing. The last competitor to finish today's event is Lisa Kaburu from Team Emu.
I never used to run that long, even for a kilometer before we get a rest, but it was a non-stop thing, I didn't rest at all, I didn't even used to walk. So it's a nice feeling, yeah. Feel like a champion already.
From what I experienced today, I think I have a very good team, and I'm really, really impressed.
So we're going to find out how you did. We had single individual challenges and we had a relay from all the teams today. And Mike from Trifit will be taking us through that.
For the team challenge, in number 3, we had 2 for 2 hours and 26 minutes. We had Team Emu. Number 2, with 2 hours and 12 minutes, we had Team Torturer. For the team challenge, in number 1, we have Team Ibra. For the individual challenge, in number 3, with 2 hours and 24 minutes, we had Team Ibra. In number 2, at 2 hours flat, we had Team Emu. And in first place, we had Team Torturer with 1 hour 52 minutes. So when it comes to your points, number 3, we have Team Emu with 14 points. We have Team Ibra, and number 2 with 16 points. And then number 1 is Team Torturer with 14 points.
This is Ultimate Challenge. The challenges continue and you can join in too. Don't just sit back and watch with a remote control. Get an orange and peel it as you walk around the sitting room. That's the way to go.
That's an exercise, all right?
Some major exercise.
Remember to follow the hashtag KTN Ultimate Challenge. Follow each and every step of the contestants as they get eliminated, as they get to stay on the show.
The struggle continues. La luta continua. Do not touch that dial. KTN Ultimate Challenge. We'll be right back.